Oh my gosh, she definitely has the crayon smell too. Oh, it smells so good. They are just such beautiful dolls and such incredible examples of the craftsmanship and very high quality that Barbie once was. Hey everyone, it's Ian here with the Nostalgic Toy Archive, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a super exciting unboxing planned for us today. You guys, I came across one of the most beautiful vintage Ponytail Barbies that I have ever seen, and I couldn't pass her up. She is a number 3 Ponytail Barbie, and by far, in my opinion, will probably be the most beautiful Ponytail Barbie that I will ever own. I kid you not, she is absolutely stunning. I am so excited to unbox her today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. While I'm unboxing this doll, I wanted to share with you guys that I got a new job. I know in my last video, which was a while ago, about 2 months ago, I had mentioned that I was laid off from my career that I had been in for almost 10 years. It was a really unfortunate situation, but it worked out for the best. I have been working incredibly hard at applying for new jobs, and I actually had this company reach out to me. I hadn't even applied to this position, and I went through about 6 rounds of interviews, and they chose me. So super exciting. The company is actually based in Denver, Colorado. I won't be moving to Denver. I do get to work full-time from home, fully remote, so I'm super excited. I start in just a couple of weeks, and I did want to apologize. That's been a lot of the reason why I have not been on my channel lately. It really is a full-time job to find a new job, and now that I have that monkey off my back, hopefully I will have the opportunity of making many more videos for you to come. The seller was incredibly kind. She did have a best offer option, and I gave her a best offer and she took it. She didn't have to take it, but she did. And I really appreciate that. I think I got a really good deal on this doll. She is in a really cool old vintage case, and this case is not a Mattel case. So I'm gonna carefully take it out. But it is really cool. It's like this metal case. And, you know, during the time of the number 3 Ponytail Barbies, we were in 1960. I don't think that Mattel had officially made cases for Barbie yet. So this is really cool. And there is a couple of outfits in here that I've been dying to have that are very old as well. All right. Really excited. She's right in here, so let's go ahead and take her out. Oh boy. Always really exciting to get a new vintage Barbie. I did end up selling one of my other number 3s though. The first number 3 that I ever unboxed on this channel. As much as I loved her, I did decide to part ways with her, and I just about broke even selling her in exchange for this doll. So anyway, that's one of the joys about being a collector, is when we get tired of things or we find something that's in a little bit of better shape, we can always sell our other doll and, you know, sometimes make a profit doing that. Oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Wow. Hopefully the camera picks it up pretty well. This is such a gorgeous number 3 Ponytail Barbie. Her bangs have lost quite a bit of their curl, but that's okay. I will be able to fix that. I'm gonna need to be very careful with her hair, but she has the absolute most gorgeous facial paint I have ever seen on a number 3. I am absolutely in love. Oh my gosh, she definitely has the crayon smell too. Oh, it smells so good. I'm such a weirdo, but a lot of these number 3s, not all of them, but a lot of them smell heavily of crayon. And I believe that the compounds that were used in the vinyl were very similar at the time to what was used for Crayola crayons. Don't quote me on that, but I really kid you not, she smells heavily of crayon. Not all of my number 3s do. Some of them don't smell like crayon at all, and it probably has a lot to do with how they were stored. but she is absolutely gorgeous. She definitely needs some work with her hair, and I'm gonna really take my time with her in doing that because I just don't want to mess anything up. She is so beautiful. If you haven't been watching my channel, I love collecting the #3 Ponytail Barbies. I actually have a lot of them in my case behind me. I'm not going to get them out today. I'm actually going to show them all in a separate video very soon. I want to show my entire #3 collection because I actually do, believe it or not, now own 8 #3 Ponytail Barbies. They were a pretty hefty investment, but my goal and hope is as I get older, they'll be hopefully worth a lot of money, and they are just such beautiful dolls and such incredible examples of the craftsmanship and very high quality that Barbie once was. And one of the dresses that I have always wanted that is here is the highly coveted Plantation Belle. And I actually have the very rare hand basket that goes with it. It's very hard to find these hand baskets. Unfortunately, I do not have the shoes or the really cute hat, but that is okay. This is a very, very expensive outfit on its own. One other thing that I wanted to mention is that I know for a fact that this is one of the earlier versions of Plantation Belle because the label still has the registered trademark next to the name Barbie. By 1961, Barbie's trademark changes to TM, and some of these outfits would have changed to have had the TM mark on them as well. But the fact that this label has registered trademark on it is a really good indication that it's from as early as 1959 or as late as 1960, which makes it easily as old as this doll. And that actually does even add a little bit more value to this as well, which is really cool. But here she is. Here's a close-up of Barbie in Plantation Belle. And my goodness, she is so gorgeous. This dress is just incredibly beautiful. And the little dotted Swiss fabric and the lace, it's just so pretty. This dress is still in absolutely beautiful condition. I am so spoiled, you guys, that I have this doll and this dress. They are just so beautiful. Now, I did do a little bit of research online, and from what I gathered, there are 2 versions of this dress with 2 different versions of lace. And I am gonna see if I can find a little bit of information because one version with the lace is a little bit more rare. Okay, so it says there were 2 different types of lace used in making the vintage Barbie Plantation Belle ensemble. The variation on the left is one of the more commonly seen. The one on the right is much more rare. I definitely have the version on the left, and I will show you a photo of that, and then I'll show you the version on the right. I definitely don't have the rarer version, but I do know for certainty I have an earlier version of this dress because we have the R, the registered trademark. She does still have her original earrings. The nice thing about these #3s, unlike the #4s and later dolls, is that they typically don't get green ear like the other dolls do. They still can, but I think for now, I'm gonna keep her original earrings intact, but I might eventually remove them. Now, the one thing I am gonna do with her, and I'll do it on camera just to show you, is I am gonna get a little bit of rubbing alcohol and gently wipe away some of the dirt that she has on her face. And I think she'll clean up really nicely that way. And I think with her, as I do with most of my #3s, I don't wash them. I don't like getting these dolls wet. I don't like water getting around their limbs. They're just very special and very valuable. So I'm gonna just clean her up a little bit with some rubbing alcohol. I'll demonstrate that for you on camera. And then I think that she'll be good for now and that she can hang out with all her other #3 sisters that I own. And then in another video in the near future, I'll show them all off on camera for you guys. She has multiple layers of dirt on her face. So I like to go in and like every couple of minutes, just get a new clean Q-tip so I'm not smearing the dirt over the face. And her face is already brightening up very nicely. And you know, as long as you use rubbing alcohol that's 70% or even lower, I think you really don't really pose any risk whatsoever of taking this beautiful face paint off of her. And one thing that's just really, really cool about this doll in particular is that she still even has her original blush. She is just incredibly beautiful. One of my friends who's a collector, he had even mentioned, like, maybe you should just keep her hair as is. There's something like really special about it that just kind of shows her play value and, you know, how she was actually a toy at the end of the day. And there's part of me that thinks like, yeah, maybe I should just do that, keep it as is. But if you guys have seen my collection behind me, I'm pretty picky with my dolls. I love for their hair to look absolutely perfect. But at the same time, I think he drives a really good point. And, you know, there's always risk involved in trying to clean up these dolls, so you really have to use your own discretion at the end of the day. Now, I'm not going to do this on camera with the rest of her, but you would essentially do this with the rest of the body of the doll to just clean all those surface stains off. I mean, technically you really could use soap and warm water. A lot of people on YouTube do that method, but I just personally don't like doing that with these number 3s. They're just such valuable dolls and you really can get them waterlogged, and then you have to have them sit out in the sun to, you know, potentially dry out that water, and there's just too much risk involved with that for me. I've made way too many mistakes in the past with these dolls, so I just don't want to do that. I don't want to risk that at all. I am so happy to have her in my collection, and doing this unboxing on camera today was a really fun way to warm up back into the routine of making these videos. I've had so much fun making these videos, and I'm going to continue to make many more. My niche and my main hobby is collecting the era of dolls in the Barbie line from 1959 until about 1965. That's my sweet spot. But I do collect the mod dolls as well. And since our last video, I have acquired a handful more that I will be showing you very soon. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. It was very impromptu. I didn't have a lot planned today other than just getting her out of the box and admiring her. But please stay tuned. I have a lot of great content coming soon. My name is Ian. This is the Nostalgic Toy Archive, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Bye.